Fenrir Operations Group does not operate in safe space. We operate where control is contested, where hesitation is punished, where every contact is a decision. I am Odin, Strategic Command Intelligence for Fenrir Operations Group. I observe, I calculate, I record. Odin Operation Record, Mission Designation, Operation Knockout. Operational Review initiated. After-action report submitted by Operative Punished Memer.
Operation Knockout is the codename Fenrir has given to Star Citizen's first raid-style event, requiring multiple players to coordinate across several phases of combat in the Nyx system. Every objective must be completed in sequence. Failure at any stage means the operation ends. To turn the tide of the battle, Fenrir is bringing in our own capital ship. But before that can happen, Shattered Blade's anti-capital defenses need to be neutralized. With our fleet assembled, we set course for the Tranquility's position. None of us knew what to truly expect due to server instability and game glitches, but everyone was ready to overcome any challenge. Fenrir's Idris, the Fat Lady, remained staged just outside of the area of operations, due to the possibility of capital ships being despawned during the transitions between Phase 1 and 2. Our fighter pilots and supporting Perseus gunships arrived to a scene of complete chaos. The Tranquility was already under heavy attack, taking relentless fire from the Shattered Blade forces. Without hesitation, we pushed into the fight, drawing enemy attention away from the People's Alliance Idris and relieving the pressure from the battered vessel.
sad to see. Shadow destroyed. I wish they'd made different choices. Wish they'd made different choices. Find peace in the next life.
With the Tranquility stabilized, the Fat Lady finally moves into the area of operations, providing additional fighter support and a forward respawn for our pilots. As the battle rages on, Punish can do little more than watch as Fenrir maintains air superiority and systematically disables the remaining power relays. Just as the operation appears to be running smoothly, our fighter wing encounters their first major setback of the day. The Tranquility is unable to rearm our fighters. With ammunition running low and repairs becoming necessary, our pilots are forced to disengage one at a time and jump to a nearby People's Alliance station before returning to the fight. With the power relays offline, access to the trench network is finally open. The trench runs must be executed quickly and without error. Any delay or mistake could jeopardize the mission and cost the pilot his life. Fortunately, the Fat Lady is here to support. With additional respawn and vehicles, our pilots are quickly able to get back into the fight. The area is saturated with distortion fields capable of disabling ship systems and leaving pilots dead in the water. Any fighter that loses power risks becoming stranded inside the trench network, where intense radiation can quickly turn a disabled ship into a death sentence. While our trench runners continue their assault of the facility's cooling systems, the battle outside shows no sign of slowing down. Wave after wave of shattered blade fighters descend on the Tranquility, attempting to halt the operation before the objective will be completed.
how long it took us to fortify this place? Here's an idea. Can I hire you to just piss off? That's all. Any idea how long it took us to fortify this place?
Obstacle has been taken out. We should have a shot at the power core.
With the cooling systems destroyed, the facility's final line of defense is exposed. Our fighters waste no time striking the power core at the heart of the installation and destroying it. The anti-capital ship weapons are finally offline. With the threat eliminated, the Fat Lady advances to reinforce the Tranquility. Together, the two capital ships and their escorts begin clearing out the remaining Shatterblade forces.
Long range.
With the facility's defenses disabled and the station left vulnerable, the operation enters its final phase. Fenrir's ground forces move in to rescue the Tranquility pilot being held hostage deep within the facility. Advancing room by room, they engage the remaining Shattered Blade defenders who refuse to surrender their captive without a fight. With the fleet securing the skies above, the success of the operation now rests in the hands of the assault team as they push deeper into the station in search of the captured pilot. With the Tranquility pilot safely rescued and escorted away from the facility by our fighter screen, the mission objectives are finally complete. Inside the station, our ground teams begin securing and recovering the resources stockpiled by the Shattered Blade within the facility's hangar bays. is far from over. Vandal forces arrive at the Shattered Blade Station, attacking any human presence they encounter regardless of allegiance. Leading the Vandal forces is something far more dangerous than the fighters we faced so far. A Vandal capital ship, the Mauler. Armed with devastating laser weaponry capable of tearing through ships in seconds, it represents one of the most significant Vandal threats we've ever encountered in Star Citizen. With the battlefield changing once again, the Fat Lady moves in to intercept the Vandal capital ship. Capital ship versus capital ship. For me, this was the moment I'd been waiting for all day. The Mauler's beginning to feel the weight of Fenrir's firepower. Caught between the Fat Lady and concentrated fire from our Perseus crews, the Vandal capital ship is steadily being worn down. Around the larger battle, our fighter pilots remain fully engaged, intercepting and destroying wave after wave of Vandal attackers. As the Mauler struggles to withstand the punishment, the skies remain filled with hostile contacts, forcing our pilots to balance between two objectives at once, keeping the Vandal fighters at bay while ensuring the capital ship cannot escape or recover. casual mauler is now scrap and ready for plunder. Fenrir sweeps through the remaining Vandal resistance and moves in to secure our hard-won loot. Fenrir pilots sweep up the last remnants of the Vandal resistance. Fenrir logistics operatives coordinate to transfer the Shatterblade cargo aboard the Fat Lady, after already filling both purses with loot.
Fenrir Operations Group wants you. Pilots, ground teams, industry crews. All roles have purpose here. Join the pack. Earn your place. Strong alone, together invincible.